Well, good morning and happy Thursday to everyone. I am out early today and I'm going to show you what I'm doing because the last video I said I had a ton of stuff I needed to get done out of my freezer. I'm off today. It's my birthday and I am spending my birthday doing what I love to do. So the first thing that we're going to do, I think I'm going to start with my carrots. Right here, you can see I got 4 packs of carrots. I'm just going to chop them and get them canned up. You see my little setup right there. And while I am doing my carrots, while that's in the pressure canner, I'm going to go ahead and get my cranberries all set up in the jar so I can do some cranberry juice. So stay tuned. I'll bring you back in just a few minutes. All right, well, I have a few more minutes on the carrots in the pressure cooker before they're ready to be turned off and cooled down and taken out. All right, everyone. So my pressure canner just finished with the carrots in there. So this is being brought back down. If you see the gauge, hold on one second. The gauge now has to go all the way back down to 0 before I can open up the pressure canner. Go back down to 0, and then I gotta take the weight off, let all of the pressured air escape, and then I can open it up and take my carrots out. My water bath canner here is just now starting to kind of get to where it's almost wanting to boil. It's a lot of water to get to boil, y'all. A lot. And it's got to come to a full boil before you start your timer on that. But I did decide to go ahead and get some ground meat going. It's just seasoned with Italian seasoning. Because it's going to be for like spaghettis and stuff. So I think I got 7 pounds. 7 pounds of ground meat, which that should make me probably between 10 and 11 pints or servings. So that's going to be a good little stock for our shelves, because the taco meat I did last week or so, that gave me, and I think I had 8 pounds, like 12 and a half pints. So yes, that is going to be some good stock to put up on our shelves. I'll probably have 12 to 14 quarts of cranberry juice, which is going to be amazing. 11 pints of carrots. Then I'm going to head on, when I finish this, I'm going to head in the house and do some of the stuff I need to get done on the inside before we have our plans tonight, which isn't like we're not going out or anything for my birthday, but I have a chiropractor appointment, which y'all, if y'all have never been to a chiropractor, oh my goodness, do your homework, go to a good one. But the difference that they've made is amazing. But we have intercessory prayer tonight. You know, we all need to be praying right now for what's going on in this world, in this country, in your city, in your town, not just as, you know, a big global thing, but what's actually going on in your city and town and in your neighborhood. You know, pray specific, get specific. God loves specific, because then he'll start answering. Y'all watch that. Y'all be praying specific prayers and watch what God will do. Amen. So that's really our plans, you know, after the day. So I just need to make sure I'm done with whatever I need to be processing and doing by about 4:30. That's it. So after we finish up here, like I said, I'm going to head in the house and we're going to do some more stuff. I'm going to tackle, if y'all didn't see it in one of my last videos with the Mylar bags, I'm going to tackle my milk that I did not get out of the brown bag soon enough, my powdered milk, and it turned to a brick. I am going to fix that and show y'all how to do that and how to still get it in that Mylar bag. That's one thing I want to get done today. And then I also have a bunch of produce that I've been picking, some purple whole peas and stuff that I need to get done, and hopefully maybe I can get to that today. If not, it'll be later tonight. But just wanted to jump on real fast, show you that I did pull out the meat. I'm going to go ahead and do that while everything's out here and we're doing it. It looks like my cranberry stuff, my water is just now boiling, so that's going to go for 25 minutes, y'all. That's going to be 25 minutes after it needs to, yeah, it's just now starting, so I got to let it come up to a bigger boil. But then that will go, I'm sorry, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It was my carrots that was 25 minutes. And I still got maybe 15 minutes before those carrots are ready to pull out. But when I pull them out, I'm going to bring you along with me. So y'all stay tuned. I'll talk to you in just a few minutes. Bye. Stuff for second layer. Look how pretty, y'all. Ooh, they smell amazing. All those bubbles. All right, I'm going to get them out of the pressure canner. Okay. 11 pints of carrots are out. Look at that. So pretty. They'll just sit here and I will just leave them here till later tonight and then load them up and bring them in the house so they're not sitting outside overnight. But I don't want to disturb them until later on. So I'll just leave them here to cool off and to listen to that wonderful ping. I was hoping that maybe one would ping while the camera was rolling, because that's like favorite sound. There you go. All right, this is the first batch of my cranberry juice that's coming out of the water bath. Look how beautiful that color is, y'all. It might have took a while to to get that water up to boiling, but next batch will not take that long, and it'll go a little bit faster, and hopefully by the time my meat is finished, this will be, my next batch will be almost finished. So, but just look at that, y'all. All right, I'm fixing to take it out of the canner and set it on the table, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's out. All right, well, fixing to take out the meat out of the pressure canner, but I want to show you this right here. This is over the past few days. Peppers and some okra that I picked that I'm fixing to vacuum seal up. The okra, I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Thought about dehydrating it. I do want to try to dehydrate some of these peppers, but I am afraid to kind of do it in the house because of the fumes. So I haven't decided yet on if I'm going to do that. And I got a ton of beans in the house. Already brought them in the house to start shelling here in just a minute. But here we go. So, rule of thumb, always when you open up your pressure canner, or any canner at that matter, open up with the lid away from you, because that is a lot of steam coming out. A lot of steam is coming out, and you don't want any of that to burn you, or if you were to open it and a jar burst, you know, because of the temperature, whatever reasons causing it, you don't want that in your face. So always make sure you open up your can away from you. But y'all, that looks and smells so amazing. Let me get my little tong here. Get one out so you can see. There we go. This is grass-fed Italian seasoned ground beef. There it is. I didn't add any water to it, simply because it still had a little bit of fat in it. I didn't drain all the fat in it. So there it is, folks. Let me get the rest of this out. and we'll come back and see how much we have. Okay, there you have it. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 and a half pints. None of them broke, and y'all, they're just popping, binging, binging, binging left and right. So there we go. It's 14 more meals added to my pantry. And I'm gonna go inside and get my stuff done. On the inside, I think I can get several things still accomplished. I'm gonna let all of this cool down before I dump it and store it. And did y'all hear that little ping? And so there it is. 10 quarts of cranberry juice, 14 pints of carrots, 14 and a half pints of Italian ground meat. Now on to vegetables. All right, so probably the last thing I'm gonna do today is I went ahead and went through my freezer here inside the house and just pulled out some stuff, which I really, the green onions, I knew I had, but forgot about them. So I got 2 trays of fresh green onions from last year. I have a tray of bell peppers, sliced bell peppers that was in there before they got bad. Got them out to dehydrate, and then I got 2 trays of frozen broccoli in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I just did it for 30 hours at 105, and I'm just gonna let it run. That way, it'll just go, and I'll check it in the morning when I get up and see what needs to be done and adjust it before I go to work. But I think, unless I do something with that okra when I get home tonight, this will be the last thing I do today for preserving food. When it's all done, I will let you see what it looks like. All right, well, it's morning time, and I'm fixing to leave for work. I'm checking what we put in the dehydrator last night, and it's looking like it's pretty much done. I don't have time to jar it up before I leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the temperature down quite a bit. And then what I'll do is when I get home, this is low as it'll go, is 85. I will stop it and jar it up. The reason why I'm not gonna stop it right now is because we have so much humidity here where I live that I don't want any more moisture to get back into it. So, because that's what happened to my mushrooms, the first batch I did. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I'm gonna just let it run on the lowest possible, and then I will can it up or jar it up whenever I get home later tonight. And I will bring you along with me with that. Okay, so the drying is complete. I am fixing to bottle this stuff up. That's the green onions. And this right here are the dried bell peppers. So those are crispin, and the broccoli is a crispin. So let me get these bottled up and in the jars, and I will be right back. All right, well, there you have it. I have finished my days of preserving food, 2 days of getting food on the pantry, or on my shelves, which I now have dried green onions, which will not go bad in the freezer. I took out peppers, not going bad in the freezer, and a few more bags of broccoli, not going bad in the freezer. So I'll go through them again, see what else I can throw in my dehydrator and get them shelf stable, not wasted with freezer burn. And plus I'm making room for my freezer. But y'all, let me show you something. Take a look. Y'all see that? peaches and apples. I have a lot of work cut out for me. But y'all, what a blessing. That was all donated to me, y'all. That was just such a wonderful, wonderful blessing. So yes, guess what? Peaches and apple canning videos coming up once I figure out what I'm doing with them. So that's it. 2 wonderful days, got a lot of food stored up, put on the shelves. And so now I start planning what I'm doing with all of that. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if y'all like homesteading in the city. And just remember, be blessed. Talk to y'all later. Bye.